Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, The Ritual Flow. For today's reading, we are doing a spirit reading for the sign of Capricorn. If you are a Capricorn Sun, Moon, Rising, or North Node, there may be some messages here for you. This is a general reading though, so take what resonates, leave what does not. Not everything is going to work for everybody. And this is timeless as well. Whenever you're seeing it is the right time for you to see it. Let's see what's going on, Capricorn. Spirit, what messages do you have for the Capricorn collective regarding their spiritual path at this time? Okay. We've got the Nine of Swords, Knight of Pentacles, and Five of Swords. Six of Wands reversed. Five of Cups. The Fool. Eight of Cups in reverse. Seven of Cups. King of Swords. 10 of Pentacles. We've got the Five of Pentacles and 6 of Cups underneath. Okay. You're feeling a lot of anxiety, a lot of doubt. Maybe feeling a little defensive, disappointed. Something has not been as successful as you would have liked it to be. Something you're creating hasn't materialized yet. It's moving more slowly than you would like. It's something that wants and needs a solid foundation, but a big factor in why it hasn't been successful, why it hasn't arrived yet, is you holding on to some feelings of lack still. Focusing your attention on what's not been working, on like paying attention to like, I'm hearing small failures instead of noticing and appreciating small milestones. It's really getting wrapped up mentally in a negative focus is like delaying seeing the tangible results of your goal. And this is a soul mission. Like, it could be a career path. It could be a path of like relating to other people. It could it could really be anything with like the energy we've got going on here. But you're being asked to take a sort of like beginner's mindset. Too much knowledge about whatever this is. It's like giving you this like component of rigid thinking this should have been done by now. This could have been done better. Something should have improved by now. But you're being asked to sort of take this stance of like, if you didn't know all the possibilities of like what could be, and you were just like taking the attitude of exploring instead of like creating something out of desperation is like the big energy there. You're needing to release completely these feelings of lack and doubt, of worrying about the future, worrying about when something's going to arrive. Of letting go of the analyzing of what's already been done, because putting your focus there isn't serving you. You need to put your mental focus on the present moment, not thinking out like 3 weeks ahead, not worrying about what happened last week, but just whatever the situation is concerning, like being the best version of you, coming at it with the best and most present version of yourself that you can be. Being open to all possibilities without judging or analyzing what they are or how they could come about. And that's how you're going to connect with the realization of this goal, this path in the long term, whatever your soul is calling you towards. Your own attitude, the energy that you've been harboring, allowing to exist within you, is what's been hindering and delaying having the successful outcome that you desire. Being present, being grateful for what you have and where you are is what's going to get you where you're trying to go. Worrying about how to get there isn't going to get you anywhere. Exploring a path from behind your eyes, that's the energy, like this like free floating pioneer energy. That's going to have you just showing up, finding yourself where you're meant to be, rather than striving to get there. Okay. So, what is in the Oracle? That's too many. Let's not do that. That's not for us. Well, what's down here now? Okay, we've got Emu. This is a good time to go on a new adventure. That's some like big full energy there. This is a new adventure, and you're being called to approach it like one. Like not having expectations, not analyzing it, but like literally being in the spirit of, I'm going on an adventure and I'm going to see what unfolds. That's the energy that like by the end of it, you have this like established foundation and this awesome like story to tell about how you ended up there. We got Falcon. Act on the opportunity that's before you and commit to it without equivocation. Yeah, that energy of worrying, doubting, being disappointed, feeling like something's missing. That's the energy of not fully committing to this path, this goal. That's entertaining not just entertaining the possibility of like having failure, but like when you sit in that energy of feeling like something has failed or is going to fail potentially in the future, is like, that's exactly the sort of energy that makes that occur if you put your attention there and let that be. You have to get your mind off of the possibility of failure. That's not to say that you're not aware that it exists. You can be. That's fine. Like it's always a possibility. There's things that happen that we do that, you know, get in the way. But, you know, you're being asked to take a more conscious perspective about where your mental focus is, so that it's not creating like that self-fulfilling prophecy. We have Spider. Trust the creative, spark your feeling, and express it through writing stories that inspire and enlighten. Yeah, for some of you, not all of you, that whatever this journey is that you're on, like you're actually going to be able to write about it and like publish it and have that be seen, witnessed, consumed, experienced by other people. And they're going to get something from that. But that's, you know, that's for someone specific. But really, this is the energy of trusting in the work that you're doing, whatever this is that you're working towards, like your soul's calling, like trusting that you doing the work, like you being your present, like authentic self, is going to get the job done. Rather than like that feeling of needing to analyze like how to get this done, how to make it happen. Like we kind of make things happen, but we kind of don't. We kind of just like let them happen. Okay, we have surrender to silence. In quiet meditation or contemplation, let go and enter the stillness within. Silence can heal and replenish you. Yeah, I feel like a meditation practice is really a good idea for you right now. That's going to help like settle your mind, settle it into this present moment that you need to be working from. To quit trying to control the future and worrying about the past that can't be changed by worrying about it. Like the past can only be changed by acting in the present moment to create a different past and future. Yeah. We also had surrender to play come out. And that's kind of along that same energy, but it's more of an outward expression of that. The surrendering to silence, like meditating, going within, and letting that stillness like come from like the 0 point of your being. That's a very like inward personal experience. Surrendering to play would be sort of like taking that energy and letting it like exist in your aura, like radiating out from you and being reflected back to you by the way the environment responds. I don't know what I just said, but yeah, that. Yeah, like standing in the more playful energy rather than like this energy of overthinking, of like taking things so seriously that you're like worrying yourself into canceling your success, basically. Oh, okay. We have surrender to trust. So yeah, I mean that's a big element there is, when you're having all of this doubt and anxiety, feeling like something's not present that should be, something's not working out how it should, that's you not trusting that whatever's happening is part of the path to get there. That's you not trusting that the future you're seeking is like in store for you, basically. We also had surrender unhealthy relationships come out. So that could be relevant. I'm getting that's not relevant for everyone. At least not in the like romantic sense, because that's not what's going on for everyone here. That's not what everyone's goal and like journey is. But for some of you it is, and that's relevant, that there's some person in your life that is helping to feed your tendency to overthink. Like they're sort of like distracting you with their own negative energy, and like you're absorbing it and like sort of feeding into it, feeding off of it. And that's making it harder for you to like find your own center, find your own peace, and like find that trust within yourself, basically. That there's someone in your life that's sort of contributing to those feelings within you. I mean, they're your feelings, but sometimes like certain scenarios, certain people can exacerbate those and like make it a little more difficult for us, require a little more like resolve and willpower within ourselves to let go of like the negative thinking and believe in a positive outcome, a positive reality. And, you know, for some of you, like this could just be like an unhealthy relationship with negative thinking, or a relationship with some other aspect, like habit or something in your life that is sort of like, again, like feeding that, like making it easier to stay in and fall into that negative space. What other messages do you have for Capricorn? Okay. We had courage come out. When picking roses, don't fear the thorns. So yeah, like I said, that there's a big obstacle here. Like there's some additional obstacle here for some of you that's like playing into these like negative patterns of like lack and doubt and fear. And you have to have the courage to transcend that, to like hear the fears, to hear the doubts, and just sort of be like, I do not receive that. I'm going to let that thought, let that consideration go. And I'm going to believe in something more helpful, something more inspiring. Yeah. Okay. And we had serenity, beginnings, and adapt come out. Let's see. Value quiet days with only the rustling leaves breaking the silence. Don't be afraid to start small. You will get yourself where you want to be. Yeah. So this is a sort of new beginning, a new experience for you. Following this path, it will require some deep inner reflection to let go of the thoughts and feelings that don't serve you and call in the ones that do. But you're going to get there. All right. If this resonated with you, please give it a like, comment down below, share with someone you think needs to hear it. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. And I will see you next week, Capricorn. Bye.